I think he speaks with forked tongue.
I don't think he's a reasonable person.
I think he's being completely two-faced.
And so, because, Darth just can't listen.
I think Silver Star's biggest problem is he's haughty. He's blinded by his own haughtiness.
And he has to bully people, and he's a mic hog.
I think that Silver Star is an attention whore. Okay?
Is that just his appeal because he is abrasive, because he's a spectacle?
He falsely and unjustifiably accused me of attacking Connie.
I have self-control. I don't think he does.
He accused me, he viciously accused me of attacking Connie when he provided no justification for that.
Because he's not smart, is this guy. But the problem with Darth is he thinks he's smart. He thinks he's so much smarter than he actually is.
And now Silver Star, who happens to be a Christian theist, has now succumbed to the same virus that is infecting atheists. It's called the Darth Dawkins derangement syndrome.
And in it, he says, "You know why I beat you guys up and obliterate your worldview? Because I love." I'm like, does this guy even hear himself? So he's trying to now say the reason he's obliterating people and demeaning them and
If he was such a paragon of biblical virtue and wanted to do things biblically, why didn't he speak to me privately?
and the way he stammers over himself, honestly, it seems that way. And I'm not gonna tell you all the the poker tells that he's given that shows his idiocy, because I want him to keep showing his idiocy when I get him in debate, just in case he comes back in.
Where'd you get this from? How so? And yet, and they refuse to pony up, right? Then they should shut up.
Well, the debate is, it's a proposed topic of sound apologetics, proper apologetics, and gospel preaching. And so I don't think he does either.
I don't have any respect for Silver Star. I think he's pompous. I think he's reckless. He's arrogant. He's haughty. Okay, and he claims that he has a focus on orthopraxy, but he himself is not following that paradigm. Okay.
And what he does, he has talking points that basically it's like he's stolen the cliff notes off of. He's a hack. He's stolen the cliff notes off of someone much smarter than himself, like Cornelius Van Til, and he's just He's basically created a set of crib notes that he cheats off of. Anyone can look smart when they do that. I mean, your average high school dropout could look smart doing that. I mean, for all I know, Darth is one.
He came out and publicly attacked me, right? Without proper justification. That's not proper orthopraxy, is it? And if you listen to the last recording, he went over the top in a vicious attack on me. How's that for orthopraxy?
What evidence do you have that the man is a Bible believing Christian who again, is showing the fruits of the Spirit.
Okay. Did he want to resolve the issue, if possible, privately? Or did he purposely, with full intent, want to make this a public spectacle on several occasions? How's that for orthopraxy?
Because, of course, because his pride has been struck, so he's lashing out like the gnashing of teeth, listening to his chompers being ground up and to dust mite.
But when it is the over the top, haughty and vicious and vitriolic, and without actual basis, then I'm going to respond, okay, and defend myself.
But when someone is narcissistic, they make it obvious with the way they act. And so all I've seen in this guy is a form of narcissism. And and I'd be willing to engage with him on a debate. I would be happy to show that I can listen to him 3 minutes straight without interrupting him. But I don't think he could do that with me.
We have a haughty Christian, in my opinion, who happened to be an acquaintance of Connie and believed her false accusation and went viciously and unjustifiably after me.
Who is he fooling that he's a Christian? In other words, because to me, and I've been walking with the Lord for 35 years continuously. So I'm wondering, where are the fruits? Where's the credibility of profession that I'm supposed to accept him as a brother in the Lord?
Yeah, so in other words, if somebody is a scurrilous, vicious, haughty scumbag who unjustifiably attacks me and purposely makes it a public spectacle, and I refuse uh, uh, to talk with him again, that I'm somehow light in the loafers? Really? Are you serious?
Maybe it's because they've seen the way he takes pleasure in berating unbelievers and berating atheists. I think that's ungodly.
Why would I want to talk with somebody who already was reckless in the way they conduct themselves publicly? Okay.
If you're going to come at him and say that he doesn't understand Van
I,
Til, that is going to trigger him to no end.
oh, I know he doesn't. And I know it's going to trigger him because I know Cornelius Van Til. A lot of my elders studied under Cornelius Van Til personally, and I'm mentored by those guys, and I've read all the works of Cornelius Van Til. Oh, I know Cornelius Van Til. I don't think Darth has read him. I'm going to be honest. I think he's read crib notes on him. I think he's read cliff notes. I think he's read Wikipedia articles and maybe a YouTube or two about him. I really don't think he knows Van Til that well. He
I read
doesn't.
his argument against Gordon Clark, and that was about it.
Yeah, I tell you what. I'm going to expose all that and show his flaws, and he's not going to like it, and that's why he won't challenge. That's why I think he already knows it, and he knows my position. He saw that I'm a Reformed Presbyterian, so then he had to know the jig was up, and so that's why he's avoiding. He's dodging me, and you can tell him and everyone else that I know he's dodging me.
Maybe if I broke down crying and became all emotional at Silver Star's vicious and vitriolic, haughty attack upon me, well, maybe everyone will turn against Silver Star, because after all, I'm crying in response, right? Do I get a pass then?
Yeah, it's so funny about his apologetics. Oh, I don't even want to point this out because I'm saving this for my debate. But I'm going to give you guys ammunition, absolute ammunition, to burn his ship down every time. Because I am schooled in Cornelius Van Til apologetics. He was a founder of my denomination. that I've been a member of for extending over 30 years. I'm still affiliated with the denomination. And he was a former president of Princeton, or colleague of the former president of Princeton, and they founded this university together in Philadelphia called Westminster, Philadelphia. And it's 100 years ago. And so Darth is ripped off. Is ripped off their ideas, but he's done it in such a way that all he did was take the scaffolding, the skeleton of it all. He doesn't have the substance of it. He's missing it, and I don't even think he knows what it is. And I'm not going to say what it is in here because I don't want him to be ready for it. So I'm coming after him. I'm going to expose him as a fraud and as a hack because I know what he's trying to teach, but he's not teaching it.
I don't think Connie is as bad as Silver Star, in my opinion. I think Silver Star is probably the worst. I think Connie is mild compared to him, but anyways,
I think it was simply an opportunity for him to go on a full scale verbal assault because he personally doesn't like me. Okay,
you don't think he liked you?
probably not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So enlighten, you can tell your overlord, your Lord Vader, that actually, in reality, he doesn't know Cornelius Van Til presuppositionalism, and I'm going to expose him as a fraud if he's willing, if he has the cojones to take me on in a debate. But I honestly don't think he does have them because he doesn't have the self-control to submit himself to a room of moderation and decorum, which are the rules of engagement of any normal debate. So if he wants to engage me in a classical debate, not in his barnstorming and posturing and bully pulpit, which is not going to be allowed. I'm not going to allow his propaganda and his simple boorish, loudmouth obstreperousness to rule the day. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So you can take that little message back, little minion, and scooch, back to your overlord. Scurry on now.
Well, he said that your orthopraxy does not match your orthodoxy, and
Right. And I think
he's
his
saying,
orthopraxy does not match his orthodoxy. Okay, that
wouldn't that make
two
for a
can play
great
it that
debate,
way.
huh?
Yeah.
Scooch now. Scooch. Go on, little enlighten. He's got that little,
It's a
Darth ties him
roach.
up with a little red ball. And he's got that little red ball with a leather strap that he makes him wear. It was so funny watching him on Tom Rabbit, this little minion down there. He's just like a little sycophant, just a little like Igor in his wings. Yeah, boss. They don't know that you live in your mother's basement. And Darth got real quiet. He's like, "What? You're like telling our secrets?" I mean, that's what they think.
Oh Lord.
little Igor.